Before the world became what we know today, before cities rose and before the oceans found their borders, there was a time when the sun and the moon lived on Earth like ordinary beings. Yes, they walked, they spoke, they laughed, and they had neighbors just like everyone else. But one choice, one mistake, and one powerful lesson changed everything forever. This is the story of how the sun and the moon left the earth and rose into the sky, not out of anger or pride, but because they finally understood their purpose. And as you listen, remember, this story is also about you. Long ago, the world was full of magic. Rivers were larger, forests were older, and everything, every tree, every wind, every creature, carried a spirit. In a peaceful village near the river lived Sun, warm, bright, and full of laughter. Everyone loved him. His presence brought comfort and hope. Beside him lived Moon, gentle, calm, and wise. Her cool glow soothed people after long days, and the villagers admired her grace and softness. The sun and moon lived like any other couple. They had a beautiful home made of clay, decorated with palm leaves and painted with patterns that shimmered in the light. They cooked, they shared stories, and they helped villagers with their daily work. But among all their friends, they had one who visited most: Water. Water was a remarkable being. He was alive, moving like a river even when standing still. His voice sounded like waves crashing, and when he laughed, it bubbled like a stream meeting stones. People loved him because wherever water went, life followed. But Water had one challenge: he did not know how to stay small. When he entered a place, he filled it completely. Sun loved Water dearly, and would always say, "My friend, you must come to my home. Moon will cook for us, and we will enjoy a feast like old times." But Water always responded, "I cannot visit unless your home is big enough for me and all my children. When I come with rivers, lakes, streams, rain, storms, and even the great flood." He always warned Sun, not out of pride, but out of honesty. One evening, Sun returned home with excitement burning brighter than ever. "Moon, Water has agreed to visit us," he said, "but only if we build a house large enough to welcome him and all his children." Moon paused, thinking carefully. "All his children? Not just Water alone?" she asked. Sun nodded with enthusiasm. Moon sighed. She loved Water too, but she understood things Sun did not. "My love," she said gently, "Water does not know how to control himself. He cannot stay small. If we bring him here, we must be prepared." But Sun, eager and warm-hearted, insisted, "It is our duty to welcome friends with open arms. Let us build the biggest house the world has ever seen." So they built. The villagers helped for weeks. They created walls wide enough to hold rivers, ceilings tall enough to reach clouds, and doors so large that even a flowing stream could pass through without bending. When they were done, it was the largest home ever built on Earth. Sun was satisfied. Moon still felt uneasy. One calm morning, as the sun and moon stood at the entrance of their new home, they heard a deep rumble approaching, a sound like thunder rolling endlessly. It was Water, and he was not alone. From afar, Water shouted, "My friends, I have come, and my children come with me." Sun smiled widely. "You are welcome here," he said. But the moment Water stepped inside, everything changed. The ground shook. The walls trembled. Water flowed into the house like a living tide. He spread across the floor, filling every corner. Then streams arrived. Then lakes. Then rivers. Then oceans. Then storms. One after another they floated, crossing every space, filling every inch. Water rose to their knees, then to their waists. Moon looked at Sun, fear in her eyes. He is filling everything. But Sun tried to remain calm. "We built this for him," he said, though doubt had already entered his heart. Water continued rising. Soon it reached their chests, their shoulders, their heads. Sun shouted, "Water, stop! You are drowning us!" But Water replied, "My friend, I warned you. I do not know how to stay small." The water climbed higher still. Sun lifted Moon onto his shoulders. Moon gasped, "We must escape! Sun! We will drown!" Then, just as the water was about to cover them completely, a powerful wind swept across the land. It wrapped itself around sun and moon like invisible hands and lifted them into the air. Higher and higher they rose, above the village, above the trees, above the mountains. Looking down, they saw water spreading over everything. The home they built together was completely buried under the flood. Moon held Sun tightly as they floated higher into the sky. "Sun," she whispered, "we cannot go back. There is no place left for us on Earth." Sun looked down sadly. "I only wanted to show kindness," he said. "I never imagined it would cost us our home." Moon placed her hand on his cheek. "Kindness is beautiful, my love, but kindness without wisdom leads to danger. Not every door should be opened. Not every person should enter your life so deeply. Some guests will overflow your peace." The wind carried them up into the heavens, where the air was light and the earth looked small. There, gently, they settled. For a long time, they stayed silent, watching the world below slowly dry as water returned to his rivers and oceans. Sun finally spoke. "Moon, do you think we were meant to live here?" Moon looked around at the wide sky. "I think we were always meant to rise," she said softly. "Maybe living on Earth made us forget the greatness inside us." Sun looked at his glowing hands. "But what will we do now?" he asked. "What is our purpose here?" Moon pointed downward. "Look, the world is dark without you. Why not shine from up here, where nothing can drown your light?" Sun thought about it. Then slowly, he began to glow brighter and brighter. The earth below lit up as sun. Light touched forests, rivers, and people. Children looked up, amazed. Birds sang again. Farmers smiled as their crops warmed. "And I," Moon said, "will watch over the earth at night. I will bring calm and coolness. I will guide travelers through the darkness." From that day, Sun ruled the day and Moon ruled the night. The villagers below learned many lessons from this. The elders taught the children. The sun and moon rose into the sky because they learned their purpose. When you understand why you exist, you rise above every distraction. Sun learned he was meant to shine, not to drown. Moon learned she was meant to guide, not to fear. Years passed. One quiet night, Moon and Sun spoke across the sky. Sun asked, "Do you ever miss the earth?" Moon smiled. "Sometimes," she said. "But I know we are where we belong. We rise above the things that once overwhelmed us." Sun nodded. "Water was not wrong," he said. "He simply was who he was. But I should have listened to his warning." Moon replied. "That is why purpose is important. When you do not know your place, anything can sweep you away." They looked down together, watching the peaceful world sleeping under Moon's soft glow. And so, the sun and the moon remain in the sky to this day. Not because they were exiled. Not because they were punished. But because they discovered the truth. When you understand your purpose, you rise to where you truly belong. You shine brighter when you stand in the place meant for you. You glow stronger when you stop allowing the wrong things to flood your life. The sun shines above. The moon glows above. Because that is where their purpose thrives. And you, too, will rise, when you know where you belong.